Reka ngusuze kandi ngushimire gukurikiye ukwezi TV dukurikiye uri mu Rwanda ndetse n'abadukurikiye bari mu mahanga mu bihugu bitandukanye hirya no hino ku isi. Reka tubasuhuze mwese by'umwihariko abakunda gukurikira amakuru tubagezaho yo muri kano karere, dore ko tumaze igihe tubagezaho amakuru y'ibijyanye n'ibibazo by'umutekano ndetse n'intambara ziri mu burasirazuba bwa Kongo. Mbere yuko tuza kugera ku makuru atandukanye yuko byifashe kugeza uyu munsi mu burasirazuba bwa Kongo ndetse n'ibigendanye n'imirwano uko byifashe nyine mu ntara ya Kivu y'Amajyepfo, ahakomereje imirwano nyuma yuko M23 ifashe umujyi wa Goma, hanyuma imirwano igakomereza muri kano gace. Kugeza ubu imwe mu nkuru nshya ziri kuvugwa cyane nijyanye nuko ubutegetsi bwa Afrika y'Epfo bushinjwa kohereza izindi ngabo n'ibikoresho bya gisirikare muri Repubulika ya Demokarasi ya Kongo, bikaba byarakozwe mu buryo bw'ibanga hagamijwe kwihimura ku mutwe wa M23. Ni amakuru yahishuwe n'ibiro ntaramakuru by'Abongereza Reuters avuga ko izo ngabo ziri hagati ya 700 na 800 zageze mu mujyi wa Lubumbashi, aho zigomba kuva zerekeza mu ntara ya Kivu y'Amajyepfo. Reuters ikomeza ivuga ko amakuru ava ku rubuga rwitwa Flight Radar 24 rusanzwe rugenzura ibijyanye n'ingendo z'indege. Ayo makuru ngo yerekana yuko hari indege itwara imizigo y'igihugu cya Afrika y'Epfo yakoze ingendo 5 zihuza uyu mujyi wa Lubumbashi ndetse n'umujyi wa Pretoria muri Afrika y'Epfo hagati y'itariki 30 Mutarama na tariki 7 Gashyantare uyu mwaka. Iyo ndege ngo yahagurukaga mu birindiro by'ingabo za Afrika y'Epfo zirwanira mu kirere biherereye i Pretoria, hanyuma igakomeza igana mu mujyi wa Lubumbashi, aho yajyanaga ngo ibyo bikoresho bya gisirikare bizifashishwa n'abasirikare ba Afrika y'Epfo bagomba kujya kurwana n'umutwe wa M23. Nkuko ibiro ntaramakuru by'Abongereza Reuters bikomeza bibisobanura, ngo hari umukozi wo ku kibuga cy'indege cya Lubumbashi wabahaye amakuru, bakongeraho amakuru bakesha abadiplomate 3. Aba bose ngo bemeje ko iyi ndege yajyanye muri Repubulika ya Demokarasi ya Kongo ibikoresho bya gisirikare, bakanashimangira ko hari abandi basirikare bashya boherejwe muri iki gihugu. Ibiro ntaramakuru Reuters kandi bivuga ko ngo byavuganye n'umuvugizi w'ingabo muri Afrika y'Epfo, avuga ko nta makuru afite iyoherezwa ry'abasirikare i Lubumbashi. Cyakoze ku rundi ruhande wa Repubulika ya Demokarasi ya Kongo uyasubije ko atabyemeza cyangwa ngo abihakane. Amakuru yarasanzwe azwi n'ubwo ingabo za Afrika y'Epfo zoherejwe mu gice cy'amajyaruguru y'uburasirazuba, no kuvuga mu ntara ya Kivu y'Amajyaruguru, ngo zifatanye n'iza leta ya Repubulika ya Demokarasi ya Kongo kurwanya M23 binyuze mu butumwa bw'umuryango wa SADC buzwi nka SAMIDRC. Ndetse bamwe muri aba basirikare bakaba baherutse kwicirwa mu mujyi wa Goma mu mirwano yahabereye, abandi benshi barafatwa bafungirwa mu kigo cya Rumangabo. Abayobozi benshi batandukanye muri Afrika y'Epfo bamaze iminsi basobanura ko uko byagenda kose iki gihugu kigomba kuvana ingabo zacyo muri Kongo, kuko ngo babajyanye gupfira ubusa muri iki gihugu. Nubwo abategetsi benshi muri Afrika y'Epfo barimo n'abagize inteko ishinga amategeko bakomeje gusaba ko iki gihugu gikwiye kuvana ingabo zacyo muri Kongo, hari bamwe muri aba bategetsi bo muri Afrika y'Epfo bifuza yuko igihugu cyabo gikwiye kohereza izindi ngabo kugira ngo bajye kwihorera bakora icyo bise gutanga isomo. Minisitiri wa Siporo ndetse n'ubuhanzi n'umuco muri Afrika y'Epfo witwa Gaito Mackenzie aherutse kuvuga ko icyo gihugu gikwiriye kohereza abandi basirikare muri Kongo kugira ngo bihimure ku mutwe wa M23 bavuga ko wisha abasirikare babo. Minisitiri Gaito yabigarutseho ubwo bagize inteko ishinga amategeko muri Afrika y'Epfo bari mu kiganiro kigaruka byimbitse ku basirikare babo 14 baherutse gupfira mu burasirazuba bwa Kongo. Minisitiri Gaito kandi yavuze ko gupfusha aba basirikare ari gusuzugurwa kwa Afrika y'Epfo, asaba ko urubyiruko rwose rwakinjizwa mu gisirikare ndetse hagategurwa ibitero byo kwihorera ku mutwe wa M23. Ibi ariko ntabwo ariko bimeze ku bantu barimo umudepite nka Julius Malema usanzwe atavuga rumwe n'ubutegetsi bwa Cyril Ramaphosa. Uyu we yaratsembye ararahira avuga ko ingabo za Afrika y'Epfo zidafite imyitozo ndetse zidafite ubushobozi bwo kurwana na M23.
The reckless deployment of South African troops in the DRC under the South African Development Community SADC mission in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Summit DRC, which began in December 2023, was presented to us as a peacekeeping effort. However, the truth is that our soldiers are not there to maintain peace. They are engaged in a direct combat.
Uburyo buteye inkeke abasirikare ba Afrika y'Epfo boherejwe muri Repubulika ya Demokarasi ya Kongo biciye mu butumwa bw'umuryango w'ubukungu w'ibihugu byo muri Afrika y'Amajyepfo. Ubu butumwa by'umwihariko bwiswe Summit DRC bwo muri Repubulika ya Demokarasi ya Kongo bwatangiye mu kwezi k'Ugushyingo 2023. Bashaka kutubeshya batwereka ko ari ubutumwa bwo kubungabunga amahoro, nyamara ukuri guhari nuko abasirikare bacu batoherejwe hariya kubungabunga amahoro, ahubwo bashoye mu mirwano mu buryo bweruye,
fighting against the highly armed and strategically superior M23 rebels who are supported by the reckless president of Rwanda, Paul Kagame.
Abasirikare bacu bagiye kurwana n'abarwanyi kabuhariwe mu myitozo ihambaye kandi bafite ibikoresho karahabutaka. Abo bakaba ari umutwe mu 23 uterwa inkunga na perezida w'u Rwanda Paul Kagame.
Our government has deliberately misled the people. The reality is that our soldiers are fighting an enemy that has better weaponry, better resources and better intelligence.
Guverinoma ya Afrika y'Epfo yayobeje rubanda iruhisha ukuri ko abasirikare bacu bagiye kurwana n'umwanzi barusha intwaro akabarusha ubushobozi ndetse n'uburyo buhambaye bw'ubutasi.
While the rebels possess advanced military equipment, our soldiers are sent to battle without drones, without fighter jets and without critical military assets.
Mu gihe uyu mutwe mu 23 wibitseho intwaro n'ibindi bikoresho bya gisirikare bigezweho, abasirikare bacu bo boherejwe ku rugamba badafite indege z'intambara zitagira abapilote, badafite kajugujugu za gisirikare ndetse batanafite muri rusange ibindi bikoresho bya gisirikare biboneye.
They are left vulnerable, fighting a war they cannot win, all because of the failures of this government.
Byarangiye batesekeye barwana intambara batashoboraga gutsinda, byose bitewe n'imikorere mibi guverinoma yacu.
The recent M23 offensive on Goma has highlighted significant shortcomings in the South African National Defence Force deployment.
Urebye uburyo umutwe mu 23 uherutse kwigarurira umujyi wa Goma, byagaragaje igisuzuguriro ku ngabo z'igihugu cyacu cya Afrika y'Epfo zoherejwe mu butumwa muri Repubulika ya Demokarasi ya Kongo.
Intelligence failures were evident as the SNDF lacked timely and accurate information to anticipate the M23 movements, leaving our forces unprepared for their assault.
Ubuswa bwabayeho mu bijyanye n'ubutasi ku ruhande rwacu burigaragaza ku buryo ingabo zacu zabuze amakuru ahagije ngo zibashe guhangana n'abarwanyi b'umutwe mu 23. Ibi byatumye abasirikare bacu batari biteguye bahondagurwa bikabije ku rugamba.
Coordination between the South African National Defence Force, regional allies and the Congolese military was inadequate, leading to a fragmented response and over-reliance on local forces that quickly collapsed under pressure.
Imikoranire n'imiyoborere y'ingabo za Afrika y'Epfo n'izindi bari bafatanyije hamwe n'igisirikare cya Repubulika ya Demokarasi ya Kongo nyirizina byari biri ku rwego ruciritse cyane, maze bituma bose bakubitirwa hamwe mu buryo bukabije cyane.
The SNDF response can also be criticized for its sluggishness, allowing M23 to seize strategic positions before effective action was taken.
Imyitwarire igayitse y'ingabo za Afrika y'Epfo kandi yatumye zigaragaza ubugwari n'ubunyanda byatumye umutwe mu 23 ubasha kubafata bugwate mu birindiro byabo mbere yuko babasha kwirwanaho nkuko byari bikwiye.
Political considerations were often overshadowed military necessities, limiting our forces' effectiveness.
Uburyo abanyepolitiki bacu babyitwayemo byabaye imbogamizi ku gisirikare cyacu bituma kidahabwa ibyangombwa nkenerwa bikuye ngo zibashe kwitwara neza ku rugamba.
Leadership on the ground also failed to provide clear directives, resulting in disorganized retreats and unprepared casualties. These issues culminated in tragic losses.
Imiyoborere y'igisirikare ku kibuga cy'imirwano kandi nayo yananiwe kwereka neza abasirikare bacu umurongo bagomba gukurikiza maze bituma batsindwa mu buryo bw'akajagari ndetse bisanga mu gutsindwa batari biteze. Ibi byose byabaye nabyo byatumye abantu bacu batakaza ubuzima mu buryo buteye agahinda.
For over a decade, we have watched as the South African National Defence Force has been systematically weakened.
Mu myaka irenga 10 ishize twiboneye uburyo ingabo za Afrika y'Epfo zagiye zifatwa nabi, aho ingengo y'imari zigenerwa yagabanyijwe cyane, bituma abasirikare bacu batabasha kwiyubaka ngo bakore neza akazi kabo.
Budget cuts have crippled our military ability to function effectively. Aircrafts and helicopters that should provide air cover for our troops are grounded due to lack of maintenance.
Indege za gisirikare na kajugujugu byagakwiye gufasha abasirikare bacu kwirinda umwanzi biciye mu mirwano yo mu kirere, ubu zose ziparitse hasi kuko zabuze uburyo buboneye bwo kuzitaho no kuzibungabunga.
The government has neglected its duty to ensure that our soldiers are adequately prepared and equipped for combat.
Guverinoma yacu yagaragaje imikorere mibi mu gufasha abasirikare bacu kuba biteguye bikwiye kandi bafite ibikoresho biboneye byabafasha mu gihe cy'imirwano.
This is despite the fact that this deployment has cost our government 2.3 billion since it began, but it does not end there.
Nubwo nta musaruro muzima ingabo zacu zatanze, kohereza abasirikare bacu muri Repubulika ya Demokarasi ya Kongo byadutwaye akayabo ka miliyari 2 na miliyoni 300, ariko ibyo ntacyo byamaze mu byukuri.
The defense sector has been ravaged by corruption. Officials at denial have looted and mismanaged funds, selling South Africa's defense technology to foreign entities. This is nothing short of treason.
Inzego zacu za gisirikare zamunzwe na ruswa zipfusha ubusa umutungo wagatumye tugira ikoranabuhanga rya gisirikare rikwiye. Ibi ni ibintu bikabije kandi biteye isoni.
At the same time, the Department of Defense has wasted over 250 million outsourcing IT services while ignoring existing in-house capabilities.
Ikindi kandi urwego rw'igisirikare rwapfushije ubusa miliyoni zirenga 250 rwajugunye mu bijyanye na serivisi z'ikoranabuhanga rwakuye hanze y'igihugu, rwirengagije ko iryo koranabuhanga ryari risanzwe riri mu bushobozi bwacu imbere mu gihugu.
This is a blatant theft of state resources and it is our soldiers who pay the price.
Ubu ngubu n'ubujura buteye isoni bw'umutungo wa leta, kandi abasirikare bacu boherejwe muri Repubulika ya Demokarasi ya Kongo byarangiye ari bo bahuye n'izo ngaruka zose.
We must be clear, the deployment of our troops in the DRC is not about achieving peace. It is about sacrificing our soldiers for war that has no end in sight.
Erega tugomba kuvugisha ukuri tudaciye ku ruhande ko kohereza abasirikare bacu muri Repubulika ya Demokarasi ya Kongo bitari ibijyanye no kubungamunga amahoro, ahubwo byari ugutangaho ibitambo abasirikare bacu mu ntambara itari ngombwa na gato.
This government continue to send them to die in foreign land, and when they do, their bodies are not even repatriated with the dignity they deserve.
Guverinoma yacu ikomeje kubohereza ngo bajye gupfira mu bihugu by'amahanga, kandi niyo bapfuye imirambo yabo ntizanwa byoroshye gukingurwa mu gihugu cyacu mu cyubahiro gikwiye.
We are still waiting for the bodies even after the chief of defense said the bodies will come the following day.
Kugeza n'ubu turacyategereje kubona iyo mirambo, nubwo umugaba w'ingabo ejo bundi yari yavuze ko yagombaga kuzanwa ku munsi wakurikiyeho.
The South African National Defence Force soldiers who passed away in the last few weeks have still not arrived home, with several delays being blamed, which is unacceptable. The families of these fallen soldiers are left waiting, grieving and struggling for answers.
Abasirikare ba Afrika y'Epfo bapfuye mu byumweru bike bishize, na n'ubu ntabwo baragera mu gihugu cyabo cy'amavuko. Ibi byose ni ibintu bidakwiye kwihanganirwa mu gihe imiryango y'abasirikare bacu bapfuye ikomeje kuba mu gahinda n'umubabaro udashira, bakomeza gutegereza igihe bazabonera igisubizo.
The families of these fallen soldiers are left waiting, grieving and struggling for answers. Our troops be brought home immediately. We cannot allow more lives to be lost in a senseless conflict while corrupt politicians continue to loot and mismanage our defense resources. Bring them back home now.
oya rwose nimukora ibishoboka byose abasirikare bacu bose bacyurwe vuba bataye muri Afrika y'Epfo. Ntabwo twakwemera ko ubuzima bwabo bukomeza gutekerera mu ntambara ishingiye ku makimbirane adasobanutse, mu gihe abayobozi bacu bamunzwe na ruswa bo bakomeje kurigisa no gupfusha ubusa umutungo w'inzego zacu za gisirikare. Mubazane mu rugo vuba rwose, nimubazane vuba na bwangu.